name is Alyssa. I'm gathering interviews for Ambridge Heart and Soul. What's your name?
My name is Abraham.
All right. Do you live in Ambridge?
I do currently live in Ambridge.
How long have you lived here?
About 11 years now.
Wow. And what originally brought you here and why?
Well, I fell on some hard times. I grew up in New York City, Brooklyn. Around the end of 2011, I lost my job. Mom lost her job. My oldest brother was already living out here, so I came out here. He helped me get on my feet.
What made you choose Ambridge out of all of the places around here?
Oh, technically, I didn't. It was where my brother was, so that's where I got on my feet. But it's not bad. I like it.
And where in Ambridge do you live?
I live on Merchant.
What do you believe the staples in the community are? And that could be certain places, people, foods, that type of thing.
Well, the biggest staples of Ambridge have to be the ice cream shop on 4th Street, Ice Cream Therapy, and the owners. They're a package deal. They are staples in this community. Also, the Vocelli's Pizza. You know, everybody goes crazy about Frank's and what's the other one? Police Station Pizza, but I'm not their biggest fan.
I love Vocelli's too.
Well, it's Ambridge. The high school, like the basketball courts outside. That's a big, popular place. There are a lot of churches and bars. Rook's was one, but it burned down quite some years ago. But now the Tap House is kind of becoming the place to be.
What would you like to see in Ambridge within the next 5 years?
Oh, I am so excited about what's happening in Ambridge right now. This wave of Hispanic people that are coming in. They opened the Poblanitas. That spot I'm about to go there to get tacos. That spot is great. They're opening where the PNC Bank was. They're opening that supermarket there. It's just a flood of Hispanic people. Apparently had been living here for 3 years. But never saw them until the Poblanitas opened up, and then they all came out of hiding.
You've gotten to meet new people through that?
Oh yeah, I have to say I probably know 90% of Ambridge from being at the ice cream shop.
Right.
Now I'm learning the other 10% from going to the taco place.
What's your favorite memory or memories of the time that you've been in Ambridge?
Let's see. I think one of my favorite memories was when I first met the owners at the ice cream shop. I had just moved into my apartment, right next door, and I was reinforcing, essentially building my bed frame from scratch. So I went down to the Do It Best, which, is also another staple. But I went down to the Do It Best, I got all this lumber, wood planks and stuff like that, and I'm walking with them in my arms, and I'm walking past. I walk all the way up to the window with all this wood in my arms to see when they were going to be open or whatever. And they're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just building my bed." Really? And then we just became friends after that, and that's probably one of my favorite memories of being here.
What do you want for the next generation or future generations to experience here as they grow up?
I would like to see a little bit more community-based programs. I grew up in New York City in a church-led after-school summer day camp program where, yes, it was run by the local church, but it wasn't a preachy. It was just a place for kids to be and hang out, stay out of trouble, kind of things like that. I would love to see more of those. Those were a big influence in my life growing up, and I would love to see the kids in this area because they could use it.
Right. A safe place to go is important.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what So you have a unique perspective living in Ambridge as you live on Merchant Street. Like it's our business corridor. So can you tell me a little bit about what it's like living on Merchant Street, what you have liked about it and what you have disliked about it or would like to see changed?
It was very convenient to have the bus right there. Like, step out my apartment, cross the street, the bus is right there. All the businesses, because I didn't drive for the longest time, so like it was nice. Everything was kind of in walking distance, except for supermarkets. They don't have any of those, but now they will, and it's a great one because they're gonna have the good ingredients. It's nice because like during the day you can see people out on the streets walking. You can hear the people. There's a lot of interesting characters in Ambridge, and it's just nice to see them out because Merchant's where all the businesses are, so that's where you're gonna run into the most people. Coming from New York, it was nice to actually see a bunch of people around. Nighttime, it's a little more quiet, but it's not crazy. I mean, you always hear the occasional police siren, or mostly the ambulance because somebody got into some kind of trouble. But otherwise, it's really nice. I mean, I do like Ambridge. I know I tend to talk crap about Ambridge sometimes with my friends or whatever, just because I'm so used to New York and that's always gonna be home. But Ambridge is a nice place to live. I like the direction it's going. It's gonna only get better.
Yeah. I agree. If you were like talking to someone who would be potentially moving to Ambridge or is interested in Ambridge, like what would be the things that you would tell them about?
The ice cream shop on 4th Street. Ice cream therapy. That is the best spot. That's the only spot you need to know. No, but I mean, like I said, it's a good place. There's some good foods. There's mostly just the ice cream shop, though.
It's getting there. All right. Anything?
They're
anything
open
else?
now.
The
Ice cream shop.
I know.
Yeah,
I
they
saw.
opened. They
I
opened.
drove by the other day. But that's it. Thank you for taking the time out and letting us interview you for Heart and Soul.
Sure.